Hey, basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to break down the Dallas Mavericks flip 4-out basketball play. I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that this basketball play helps your team win more games. Let's get down to the clipboard. Let's check these out. First, really quickly, hit that like button and subscribe if you like basketball plays, drills, and skills. Okay, so what we're going to start with is a 4-out. We're going to have 4 players on the outside of the 3-point line, and then we're going to have our center at the high post. What we're going to be having is player 3 over on this side. He's going to be cutting across the baseline and popping out towards this corner. Meanwhile, player 2, he's going to be using player 5 as a screen, and then he's going to be cutting towards the rim. At this time, player 1 has 2 options. He can hit up player 2 with a pass, or he can hit up player 3 with a pass. Now, the number 1 option is to pass to player 2 with an alley-oop pass, and that's going to be able to allow him to score. Now, this is a simple play that you can run at any age. However, with the alley-oop level, or the opportunity to give an alley-oop, this would be a really great play at the senior high school level. Once this cut's made, and those players have both cut towards the rim and cut across the baseline, let's say neither of those options are open, we are now going to be having player 5 setting a screen for player 3, and we're going to be having player 4 set a screen for player 2. Now, all of the highlights that I've seen, that I've been able to record, don't have this secondary option, but I have seen them run it. Now, what they're going to be doing from here is player 2 is going to be then popping up towards the point, and we're going to be having player 3 cut across the key. Now player 1 has 2 more options to hit up player 3 with a pass, or hit up player 2 with a pass for a 3-point shot. Now let's check this out with some defense really quickly. Of course, this is a man-to-man only play, and I know you're going to absolutely love and be able to use this play with your team. Okay, so we've got some defense on the board. So we're going to be having player 3. He's going to be cutting across at the same time as player 2, using player 5 as a screen. Now, if player 2 is open, player 1 could pass him the ball for that alley-oop or for the layup. If that's not open, let's say player 2 is able to fight through, or he cheated through. What we're going to be seeing now is player 2 will be down in this low block. We're going to be seeing player 4 and 5 set a screen down for both of those players, and now both of those players are going to be using that screen. So now we may have, again, player 3 open in the middle, or we could have player 2 open for a 3-point shot. This is a fantastic play to run. Now, there are some variations that you can run against a 2-3 zone as well. Let me show you that. So against a 2-3 zone, we're going to be seeing the 2-3 zone move up away from the baseline just a bit. So we're going to be still having player 2. He's going to be cutting through and cutting down across towards the rim. Player 3 is going to be cutting across. Now, the good thing about this is if player 3 followed towards the key, player 2, we now have player 3 wide open. However, I can almost guarantee you that player 2 is not going to be open on this cut. Player 3 could be playing in between, and of course, we don't really want to pass right now to the high post. So now, we're going to be having player 4 move in to guard that alley-oop, and we're going to be having player 2 playing more towards that free throw line. Now, with player 4 setting that screen down and player 5 setting that screen away, this middle is going to be really occupied. However, we can use that to our advantage. So, how are we going to use that to our advantage? Well, we're going to still have player 4 set that screen for player 2. Player 2 is going to pop up, and he's still an option to be open. Player 3, he's going to be an option at the high post. Now, the reason why we want to really look for player 3 at the high post, and instead of having player 3 cut towards the rim, is if player 3 gets that ball in the high post, that's going to be drawing player 5 up towards player 3. Now, with player 3 getting the attention, player 5 is able to roll off of that screen, and now he may be open for that layup. So now we're having a secondary option. Now, I hope that this basketball play helps your team win more games. If it does, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys again in our next video. I post twice a day, 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and then I go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m.